Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you another video. All right, so headed home to watch the Laker game. Laker game's coming on at 7 o'clock. Got Sacramento. I haven't seen any updates. If there's any changes to injury reports and nothing like that, I have no idea. I didn't even check. I just turned on the camera. But I tell you, the video that I made earlier essentially speaks on what it is that I'm feeling right now, which is no fear. No fear. If a team's going to beat you, make them beat you. Do not beat yourself by going in scared, is what I would tell my team. A lot of times, listening to us over the last couple of weeks, we're trying to, we got to walk that thin line between being wise and not asking for butt kickings, and courageous and believing that you can do some things that maybe schematically it doesn't seem like you can do. Because if you come up against these teams, you can very easily roll over. But if you come in with the intention of doing what you're capable of doing and being optimistic that you can play your best ball, it's not like you're going up against the best defensive team in the world in the Sacramento Kings or the best offensive team in the world in Denver. They're very, very good championship. Well, Denver's a very good champion, and Sacramento's a solid squad that just happens to have some schematic advantages against us. But it's not like they're incapable of being beaten by us. So that, I think the fact that we've been losing to these teams in the same way is a psychological thing. That for which Anthony Davis can't seem to outplay Sabonis, definitely a psychological thing. Because we know there have been certain nights, including the very last night, where Sabonis is very glad he wasn't going up against Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? With the Anthony Davis that showed up against the Minnesota Timberwolves would have wore Sabonis out. And that's what I want Anthony Davis to come in with the mindset of, that I can outplay his best game. He can have a great game, and I can have a great game, and my game is going to outclass his, and that's just what it is. So, and same goes for Bron and De'Aaron Fox. Their stars are not bigger than our stars. This is what I was saying earlier. So, I just want I encourage our team to have the right mindset. If you're getting beat, you're getting beat. If dudes are too fast for you, they're too fast for you. If they're hitting every shot, you tip your hat. But this is a team that's coming off a back-to-back. They blew out the lowly Bucks, who I call them lowly because they've really been playing trash lately. And you'd expect that, with the advantages that they have over us, they have the same advantages over the Bucks. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. As long as Dame Lillard and Malik Beasley are their front guards on the Bucks, they're gonna be getting ate up by every two-guard matchup there is. Any two fantastic guards should be able to do good things against the Bucks, and unfortunately against us. It's just what it is. Which is why I'm a bit on the cautionary tide about playing OKC in a 7-game series. Because I don't know that they don't have those advantages against us, just like any other team with 2-speed demon guards. You know what I mean? They got plenty. Yeah, that guard's kind of, with the OKC Thunder, you talk about Lou Dort, he's not quite speed demonish. But when you talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you can't really put any of our guys in front of him and expecting success. What we've run into with them, which is noteworthy and very important, and Shai has had some bad games against the Lakers. I don't know that if you play him seven times, you're going to see that very often. And so I know that's not who we play tonight, but I just think that a little bit of what it is we're hoping to see is opportunities to go up against teams that we match up very well against. And although we match up well with OKC in the front court with our size, I don't know if their back court doesn't create problems for us if we're not absolutely shooting very well against them. So, like Sacramento, they attack us just right in that area. Another thing that I want to say about Sacramento is, even though he's not playing tonight, in a 7-game series, a guy like Trey Lyles can be really dangerous to go against. He reminds me of like a young Robert Horry, man. I'm glad he's not playing tonight, but when you consider they have so many other shooters, him being open and hot is a problem. So we're not going to see him tonight, but we need to work him into the equation if for some reason we get matched up with him down the road. That's a lot of spacing they provide themselves with Keegan Murray, Barnes, Malik Monk, Huerter, Fox, Lyles. They got a lot of shooters, man. So we just got to be prepared for that. And understand that even though they don't have them all on the floor tonight, they can still create a lot of problems for LA. So just keep that in mind as you watch this game. Malik Monk can get hot. You expect him to. I honestly expect Malik Monk to have over 25 points tonight, just because we aren't going to have anybody who can guard him From what I understand, Cam Reddish is still out. He's probably going to be out for a little while. There's some news I haven't told anybody that I've been listening to and understanding. What's his name? Gabe Vincent. He's going to be coming back very soon. From what I understand, he's been cleared for non-contact drills. Cutting, jogging, laying the ball up, stuff like that. He's still probably 2 weeks out from doing the real thing. But you're going to have to work him into the rotation at some point, man. So I know a lot of Laker fans who think like me are dreading that. It's not exactly, oh, God, we get Gabe back. No, it's like, how many guards are we going to put on the floor? It's only but so many that we can use in one setting. So if I'm a betting man, I say Darvin Ham is going to run Gabe Vincent like he's been in the lineup the whole time. Probably put him out there for like 20, 25 minutes a night. And I don't know who he's taking minutes from. Probably everybody to make that happen. I hope that Darvin has learned that lesson and won't do that. But I expect it, unfortunately. And so hopefully he'll listen to enough of us talk about the concern of it and just choose something different instead of what he's prone to do, which is that. What else, man? All in all, tonight, I don't know if it's wise to put it this way, but I demand a victory, man. I demand a win tonight. I will be not only disappointed, but livid if the Los Angeles Lakers don't find a way to overcome this Sacramento Kings demon, man. It's not even about them being better than us, because they're not. And to a point, yeah, they have some schematic advantages against us, but so too do we have some schematic advantages against them. So it's like, I just refuse to believe we are this inept as it pertains to keeping up the sack. Maybe we can't defend their guards, that's fine. But can we score enough points to beat them against their defense, which is good, but not crazy great? They don't have no, you know what I'm saying? It's not Minnesota's defense, man. This is not us going up against Derek White and Drew Holiday, you know what I mean? So I just want to see, I demand great play from the Lakers. I don't think I've ever said that before on this camera. I don't know that I can even say that with a straight face, because you can really set yourself up for failure when you expect so much from your team, and they've shown so little success against a specific squad. But for me, I want us to get the victory tonight for many reasons, but none more, absolutely none more than the psychological barrier that trying to defeat this team provides this basketball squad, man. And so that's what I'm saying to all of you guys. Please, Lakers, please win the game tonight. And if you can do it in very positive fashion, if you can beat them by more than 10 or 15 points, I think that'll go a long way in us believing in ourselves to defeat this team in the playoffs if we happen to see it. And that's going to be important. We want to defeat this team in the playoffs if we're matched up against them. They will likely have home court advantage, which means you're going to have the mental confidence of beating them in their house, which is what tonight is about as well. We know we can get victories in our house. If we overachieve anywhere, it's going to be in crypto. But at home, it's fine. On the road is where we have our trouble. And so that's what I'm telling all of you guys. Let's not have trouble tonight. If Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter, and all those guys go for 90 points, and we just understand we got to score 130 points to beat them. That's it. That's really what it comes down to. I don't know that we can guard their guards, so we should be looking to score. And as I said, in one specific area, and I said this in the pregame video, Domantas Sabonis has been wildly inconsistent in one specific area, and that is turnovers. He had 9 turnovers in one game, turned around and had no turnovers the next night. We got to try to do what Houston did and try to take the ball from him as much as possible. See, don't only have the dropsies tonight. See if we can't force turnovers against this Sacramento team. We know they're going to get in transition. I don't know that we can stop their transition. So that means easy buckets got to come. I would try to play the foul game, meaning I want to get them in foul trouble, man. See, don't we try to dig into that bench a little bit, see if they can put themselves in a position to have to run guys that maybe they would prefer not to. You get De'Aaron Fox, get a quick couple early fouls, maybe get Malik Monk some quick fouls as soon as he comes off the bench. Force them to play other people. See if Kevin Huerter has it going tonight. He's done so against us, I think, in the first or second matchup. So, you know, I know this team can attack us the right way. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating knowing that you're probably going to give up about 90 points to their guards alone. You know it. But if you can stop that piece in the middle, which is Sabonis, from making all these plays and making them look great out there, try to remove him from the floor or tire him out in some way, I think it can go a long way in breaking down their offense. Because that's what Houston was able to do. They were able to defeat Sacramento by keeping them from scoring as much. And they weren't able to score as much because every time they got the ball, they were snatching it from Sabonis. So that may be the way to go, man. That might be the Achilles heel of that team. And I'm going to tell you something else. That might be the Achilles heel of the Denver Nuggets, too. When you look at the Sacramento Kings and you look at the Denver Nuggets, what main constant do you find? A center that makes plays for all the other top shooting guards that they have. The guards aren't the ones making the plays. It's that center. It's that damn center who gets assists off. They both have that same dynamic, and I don't know that it's not something that we should consider in regards to, this ain't no coincidence, how we keep getting our butts kicked by this same type of player and the same type of team, rather. You got Sabonis, who averages over 10 assists basically, and you got Jokic, who at the center position averages the same or more assists. So it's one of them situations where I look at them and I say, that's the formula for beating us, but it's also some things that we need to accomplish strategically to attack that specific type of team a certain way. And that's what I want Darvin and the coaching staff, LeBron and them, to figure out. How do you, I look at it like a carousel. You get in there and destroy the mechanism in the middle of the carousel, and all the little stuff that goes round and round doesn't go round and round no more. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get into that mechanism that makes everything else rotate. Once you destroy that mechanism, remove that mechanism that makes them go, suddenly they don't go as well. Now, that may not necessarily add up with the Denver Nuggets because they got Jamal Murray, who can immediately turn it on into a facilitating point guard if he has to. He can do that. But you want to force him to. And for me, that's somehow, some way, getting Jokic in foul trouble, getting Sabonis in foul trouble, and forcing turnovers against both of them. When you start swarming them dudes and you effectively cut off the pass, you win. Turn them both into scorers. Sabonis can go for 40 tonight, great. But do not let him get every pass off. I would play the pass just about 100% of the times with both of those players. And if they go for 40, cool. But everything I'm looking to believe that they're going to do, down to the very last second, is pass the rock. So I'm playing the pass for both of them and see what happens there. Maybe run some type of weird little zones that can mess with their pass too. That might be the way to go. So just want to give those little thoughts out there, man. It's no coincidence that we keep getting beat by the same type of team with the center in the middle making passes for everybody else. We got to figure that out. Video 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.